Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner. That guy was one of our biggest clients.
Damn shame. I finished the Vault 3 run.
And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
New unarmed technique, the con trick. You've learned the con trick special move. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving left or right. You will scoop up a handful of dirt and throw it at an enemy's face, momentarily distracting them. Your job?
Ordinarily I would, but it seems like all our clients have ended up dead. You could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Bam. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. No particle effects. What's going on there? But it's pocket sand. Wow. Ooh. Did our standing with the cons go up? It's still just liked. If only there was the punk. Bury the punk. That's Jessup.
Hello.
That's a con. That's a... Oh, there he is.
Oh, no, that's terrible. 1, 2, 3. What do you want?
What do you think about the alliance the con has with Caesar? The cons.
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
It sounds like you were writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do. The followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
What do you know about the followers?
Not much. They found us when we came to the Mojave, gave us a bunch of books on science and history. I guess they're like teachers or something?
What is this initiation?
Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a con anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it.
It sounds like you're not happy being a great con. Maybe you'd be happier somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the Apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them.
You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The
Find me a
cons
river.
wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
I'd like to hear some of your poetry.
You would? Really? Okay, well then, here goes. I wrote this limerick the last time I went to Freeside. There once was a fellow called Garrett, whose sister she did love to bear it. She flashed it around all over town, so if you would screw her, beware it. I, got kicked out of the Atomic Wrangler for that one.
Yeah,
That's it. What do you think?
yeah. I mean, you said Garrett, and you applied his sister. Yeah. No one. Yeah. Wow, that was terrible. Really awful. That was something, man.
You liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did. Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Default. No, that's terrible.
Sure. North. Oh, he's coming. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Oh, little Buster. You piece of shit. Hey, your cram opener, finally. Well. That's what happens to little Buster. But you get his unique, bladed gauntlet. What am I all the way down here? The cram opener. 60 damage, 32 damage, 60 DPS. Bonus crit chance and damage. Weighs 10 though, god damn. Steak.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Cool. Some nuts. That's fantastic, man.
Howdy.
Julie. Pick a convoy.
Hey, good to see you.
Met a kid who's unsatisfied with his life in the Great Khans. Will you take him in as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
He loves literature.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
Goodbye. Alright. Jerry, they want you. My steak, it wore off. Oh. Consume more steak. Well, I'm not gonna use those. I have this for Pew Pew. Pew Pew's a little damaged. Why not? Wasn't enough, though. Eddie, you can have the caster.
No, that's terrible.
Go with this?
How much ass did you have to kick to get Papa Khan to like you so much?
The followers have agreed to take you as a member.
They did? Oh, that's great, thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
Alright. Well, apparently Papa Khan likes me. Let's check in again. Slowly go up the hill. Hopefully he's awake this time.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motor Runner's dead.
So the Cub enters the Wolf's Den. What do you want, Cub?
Tell me about your people.
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe the short version.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That's horrible.
It's because of that we have sworn to take revenge on the NCR. With our new allies in Caesar's Legion, we will crush them.
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
I've come to ask the Great Khans break their alliance with Caesar.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
The Caesar's only using you.
Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the Great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk again.
Goodbye. And Regis?
You honor the Great Khans with your...
Well. Tell me about Bitter Springs.
I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame, and we'll leave it at that.
Bye.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
What do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
How do I do this again?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the land...
You can make him flip his lid.
What?
Can I have his...
It's
journal?
always a pleasure to see you.
And I thought Regis also tries to help you.
What?
Is it like a weight thing? Maybe it's one of the other dialogue choices. One of those.
So the cub enters the wolf.
You'll be made slaves.
Ha! The Great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear it.
Okay. That wasn't it.
Yeah?
I remember him being stubborn.
Oh, don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows
I already have it.
how to stay quiet.
You honor the great...
That's it. I have to leave. Maybe. I don't know. Let's load, right? Make a quick save here. I'll talk to him about
So the
it.
cub enters the wolf's...
I don't think he goes for this one. Dialogue, I just get it all. And then what? Did he just swallow me out?
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What do you have in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you already convinced if we're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
What would convince Jack and Diane?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
What about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
Okay, now I can do that. I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Nice robot.
Greetings in the name of Kai.
I've been wondering why you don't petition the Khans for membership as a show of allegiance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is the equal of any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Because you know they'd come up lacking?
Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I
We're
would.
not supposed to talk about him.
That is...
Interesting opinion, Carl. I wonder what Papa Khan will have to say about this.
You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans.
Hey!
Drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Too slow to flee.
That's okay.
We didn't even give him a chance.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
So that wasn't enough.
You honor the great... What do you...
Never mind. Melissa was the armorer, right? I thought I was gonna break my legs there. Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Not at all. Who's Melissa? Oh, right. She's fucking... She's the one in Quarry, right? Yeah. Yeah. Thompson's daughter. We don't know that yet, but... We can go to the Quarry. We, I think we're strong enough.
You should have been with us in our glory day. Someone's been picking off the leaders of the Fiends down in New Vegas. That's gonna cut into our profits.
So about the allegiance with Caesar's Legion.
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Alright.
Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over. We'll talk up the idea of breaking the Alliance.
Cool. Thank you.
You
As I
should
say,
have been
deal.
with us in our glory days. You'd have loved it.
Seriously, they sell stem packs now, man. Just one to the leg. Or both, two to each leg. Like, come on. We can murder some death claws. I mean, we do have to come back, though, for the eggs eventually. So maybe we go back to McNamara. We got all the shit he wants. One of them being at 22. We can continue Bleed Me Dry, and eventually come back here for Death Flags. Yeah. Oh. Damn. Jesus. I forget where the fast travel even puts you in comparison to the bunker. Alright, just follow the pointy. Follow the pointer. Literally leading me to him. You guys just leave this open. Don't mind Lily. She's nice. If she calls herself Leo, then maybe be worried. Eh?
Found the missing patrols, or
Yeah.
was something else on your mind?
Here's the holotapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Okay. Get some reports. One near Nelson. Oh, that's the one. Probably on top of the hill. Look at him. Get me up there.
Evening.
Hello.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Elder McNamara sent me for your report. He asks if the bears are still hunting.
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
Okay. Yep. Just this way. Oh, there you are. I was expecting out there.
Hello?
Hi.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm Elder McNamara's representative. He's asked if the bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
I mean, they're all dead in there. What about that? Nothing? Okay. Sure. The damn enemies. Hey. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. You gonna talk? You gonna talk? You're the leader.
Now you will serve as an example to...
How's this for an example?
Death to the Legion's enemy. Retribution. Reprisal.
Oh. Oh. Almost dead. Mantis.
I'm hit.
Idiots. 12 .7 millimeter submachine gun.
Fucking piece of shit. Hate you, son of a bitch.
When did I get this? Some random food. No? Pepper? Iguana? Random horse shit in here. No. Chatty. What are those? Yeah, whatever.
Don't take another step if you value your... Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
All right. God damn. So windy in here. Out here.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or
On the
did you
mall.
have something to... Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Okay. What's the other? Oh, right. Still talk to Arden.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
The Elder wants me to retrieve components to help you fix the air filtration system?
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
Just give me the details, man.
The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you. Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Not all of them.
It's amazing that you've found any of them and not gotten gruesomely mangled. Keep up the good work.
Okay. I got the reverse pulse cleaner. And I need the other two. Vault 11 has one of them. Okay. And then now it's time for Vault 22. That one for Vault 22. Leave me dry for Vault 22. And there stands the grass. Pretty sure those are the three that you need to go here for. So, right, we're fucking inside. God damn it. How can I forget?
How may I assist you?
Also, get this cram opener off of me. It's kind of cheeks. Lily? Why were you like over here? I do kind of want to go Novak. But like Paciencia.
Welcome back.
Also the hyperbreeder. The hyperbreeder's not too much. Buy the hyperbreeder. I'm not really even using the defender like that. Take it. Or this, but I bought all those things for it. Also, I have all these grenades that I'm not using. Take my armor. Take the missiles. It's fine. My money. Goodbye. Now we got that motherfucking hyperbreeder. And Paciencia. A unique hunting rifle. Bonus crit, bonus chance. 119 DPS. 58 damage. Takes 308, only has 3 shots per magazine. But compared to this, 71 DPS, 55 damage, so it's just quicker. A little stronger. But I like it. There's also the hyperbreeder, bonus critical chance. Green. Like a fucking neon green yellow. At least the tubes. It's blue. Yeah, basically a submachine gun. Real quick. I guess you can't really see it. There's a Mexican flag on the stock of this. Guess that's where I guess someone from Mexico had it. Ooh, I don't know. The name makes sense then. It is Spanish. Off to 22. Warning, system integrity compromised. Unauthorized login. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running. And I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The log shows several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. The growth of the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving.
Time for medicine.
Yeah? kind of medicine?
Dr. Him.
I thought you could eventually tell her. Continue at it or not. Repair. The elevator door opens without a hitch. Buttons correspond to different levels. We'll leave that like that. We'll go one floor at a time.
This reminds me of when I was a girl. Right over there would have been where your grandpa and I had our first kiss.
That's nice, Lily. Yep, she was from a vault. Taken away and turned into a nightkin. Oh, that's the elevator. Lab, some stairs. I heard noise. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up this time, too. Expedition Entry 3. This level seems to be devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with a concentration of producing plants with high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. I've been hearing strange chittering sounds for some time now, and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the creatures sent here ran afoul of the creatures. What? Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Oh. Inventory. 14 nitrogen canisters, 2 pressure valves, 8 dispersal nozzles, cartridge filters, HEPA, 20. That's what we need. FRP piping, 2M. Oh, there's 26. 2 millimeter? 2 meter? In like length? I don't know. It's not millimeter, it'd be mm. Well, seems cool. Oh.
Won't be happy there's no one else to chop.
He was just in there. Hiding. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today, and it still hasn't returned, requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need a medical team here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who was horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation can take place. Help! Is anyone down there? Security's trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're trying to hold off. God. Please send the security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level. And I'm requesting security at once. Oh. Disengage. Access denied. Need a key. Look at him. He's no shit.
Don't worry, Grandma's still looking.
Food additive. Status report 9228. Yields continue to improve, splicing together cultivar GN188 with existing corn samples. God, has produced a hybrid that responds better to artificial lights. To the artificial lights we have. On the side note, Dr. Peters has missed his third straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. On a lark, these guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've began to order them to stay in bed and recover. But at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. Thank you, Eddie. They're lying down. Piece of shit. Mantises. I'm here for their eggs. That's how we get to them. We just need like an admin key. Continue down.